Hey everyone, and welcome to RUBIN'S Mind Lab, where we break down the latest research into what it really means. Ever wonder if switching between apps on your phone is more important for your mood than just how long you spend on it? Well, this new study might have some surprising answers. Forget just tracking screen time. This is about the journey your apps take you on. Researchers have developed a really cool new way to look at how we use our phones, not by what apps we use the most, but by how we move between them. They call these app journey networks. And it turns out the way you navigate your phone might be more connected to your mental health than you think. So, what is this app journey network idea? Imagine your phone session begins when you unlock your phone and ends when you lock it. Within that session, you jump from app to app. This study looked at the probability of going from app A to app B. Think of it like a map of your phone use. Every app is a spot on the map, and the lines connecting them show how likely you are to go from one to the other. They tracked 82 young adults for about a week, collecting objective data on their app usage. Then these participants filled out questionnaires about their mental health, like anxiety and depression, and also about their attentional control. They even asked them which apps they felt they used most and least automatically. Now, let's dive into what they found. One of the key things they looked at was something called modularity. Think of modularity like having your apps organized into neat little themed boxes. If your phone use is highly modular, you tend to stick within one box during a session, like social media apps together, or maybe all your work apps together. What they discovered is that lower modularity in these app journeys was linked to higher levels of anxiety, depression, and a condition called OCD. On the flip side, better attentional control seemed to go hand in hand with more modular app journeys. So, if your phone habits are all over the place, jumping from one random app to another, that might be a sign of lower mental well-being. Then there is density. If modularity is about organized boxes, density is about how much everything is mixed together. A dense app journey network means you are probably hopping between a lot of different types of apps within a single phone session. And guess what they found? Higher density in app journeys was linked to higher symptoms of depression, anxiety, and OCD. So, the more you randomly bounce between apps, the worse your mental health seems to be. It's like your phone session is less organized, more chaotic. What's really interesting is that they also looked at apps people felt they used most automatically. These are apps you open without really thinking, like ingrained habits. They found that these most automatic apps acted like magnets in the app journey networks. The most automatic apps were more central in these networks. This means that no matter what you originally intended to do on your phone, you were more likely to end up at these automatic apps. It is like they pull you in, even if you started with a different goal. Importantly, they also found that these subjective feelings about automatic app use aligned with objective usage patterns, suggesting people understood the concept and applied it meaningfully. Now, for the big contrast, what about just pure screen time? The study directly compared their app journey findings with how much time people spent on their phones, and the results were pretty clear. Objective mean time spent on the phone per Dalton Wise showed no significant relationship with mental health or attentional control. So, what does all this mean? This study is suggesting that how we navigate our phones, the patterns of transitions between apps, might be a much more important indicator of our mental well-being than just the total time we spend scrolling. If your app journeys are messy and random, it's associated with poorer mental health. If your favorite apps have become automatic attractors that pull you in unexpectedly, that might also be a sign. Of course, like any study, this one has its limits. It was cross-sectional, meaning it shows associations, not necessarily cause and effect. We can't say for sure that messy app journeys cause bad mental health, or vice versa. More research, especially over longer periods, is needed to understand the exact causal pathways. Also, the sample size, while decent, could be larger to explore smaller effects. But the big takeaway here is that the quality of our app interactions matters. Instead of just telling people to put their phones down, perhaps we should be guiding them to develop more structured and intentional app journeys. This new way of measuring phone use could be a really valuable tool for understanding problematic smartphone habits and for developing better digital well-being interventions. It moves us beyond the simple quantity of use to the quality of our digital experiences. What are your thoughts on this? Do you find yourself jumping between apps in a chaotic way, or do you tend to stick to certain groups? Let us know in the comments below, and if you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button. Subscribe to RUBIN'S Mind Lab for more science explained. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the fascinating world of psychology. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.